So what happens if you're in a Chapter 13 bankruptcy case and something changes? Something changes in regards to your income, where maybe you were paying all your creditors back in full, but now maybe you can't because your income has dropped. That comes up. There's lots of different scenarios that can come up. And in order to resolve those, we can file something called a post-plan modification. So when you get your case approved in a Chapter 13, your Chapter 13 plan is confirmed. So that means this is how your case is set up. This is how you're going to pay your creditors off. That's what the plan is. So once it's confirmed, a lot of clients think, oh my God, it's totally set in stone and I can never change it. Well, there are some things we can't change. Like in our district, you can't all of a sudden decide 3 years into your case that you're now going to surrender your car and you don't want to pay it. You can't do that. You will be bound by your confirmed plan. But there are a lot of situations where we can change the plan. Usually this comes up where we had a client that was making, really good income and something happened. Maybe their spouse lost their job, they got divorced, their spouse passed away. A lot of different things can come up and you have a change in your income. And so what we can do is we can file a post-plan modification to say to the court, listen, I know this was what they were proposing to do, but these things have happened and they can't do the repayment plan that they had originally scheduled. Now, if you have secured creditors, you have to pay those. That's not going to change. Otherwise, you would just need to be looking at letting your case dismiss or convert because you just can't afford that. But if you're talking about repayments to unsecured creditors, of course, we can take a look and see if that can be modified. Now, understand that if you're filing a post-plan modification, you're going to need to prove the change in circumstance. So we can't just file it and the court just, oh, okay, I accept you, accept your word. You're going to need to prove it. So you'll need to provide updated pay stubs. If you and your spouse have separated, usually you'll need to provide an affidavit to that. So you're going to need to provide proof documents as to what the change is while you're asking for this post-plan modification. Now, sometimes a post-plan modification is because the payment needs to increase. So for example, sometimes we have folks that they got behind on their payments because of a hiccup for whatever reason, and we need to ensure that their case can stay within that 60 months because otherwise the trustee will dismiss your case. And so we need to increase the payment. But again, we have to show proof that you can afford this modification. So just understand, in a bankruptcy, a Chapter 13 bankruptcy, we can make modifications to the plan. But these modifications, of course, we have to be able to prove that these changes are okay. So just make sure if you have something come up in your case, talk to your attorney, contact your attorney. Just don't make an assumption that, oh, I can't do anything, my case is going to get dismissed. No, there's a lot of things that we may be able to do, but you have to reach out to us because we're not psychic, so that we can help you. So if you're having issues with your case, most definitely reach out to us and let us see if we can do a post-plan modification. There's lots of different ways we can assist clients when they run into some bumps, but don't forget to contact us, and we're always here to help. So if you have any questions about modifying your plan once you're in a confirmed case, don't hesitate to reach out to us. You can reach us at the email address below, and we're always happy to answer questions.